This is a presentation about artist management, and in particular, it's about Sharon Osbourne, who is the current wife and artist manager of Ozzy Osbourne. Sharon initially learns her trade, how to become an artist manager. At the age of 15, she is actually the apprentice to her father, who is Don Arden. She's actually working for him as a secretary. But here is where she learns to craft from her father. Now, Don Arden is a very powerful man because at the time he's representing Black Sabbath, whom Ozzy was the lead singer. And he eventually be fired from Black Sabbath. Sharon sees this opportunity and wants to take Ozzy on. But his contract is being held by her father. And he's not too happy with her decision of her first client. Doesn't think Ozzy has what it takes. But she has a hunch about Ozzy. She feels that there are people world over that have got a great following to Ozzy. And so she decides to buy Ozzy's contract out from her father, which pretty much enrages her father. And for a very, very, very long time, they had a rift because of it. But you will soon see that Sharon's hunch is about to pay off big time. Sharon, in fact, becomes the power behind Ozzy. As soon as she starts managing him, Ozzy produces The Blizzard of Oz, which sets records worldwide. It debuts at number 21 on the Billboard charts, and The Blizzard of Oz goes platinum 6 times. Unprecedented. Ozzy would cut many albums after that, and they would become equally successful, all underneath the guidance of Sharon. When she saw that Ozzy was actually becoming irrelevant because the genre of music was starting to change to more alternative, she realized that she had to get him involved in the world tour, and in particular with Lollapalooza. But Lollapalooza laughs at Ozzy, and they don't think that he has a place here. Sharon, undaunted, decides she doesn't need Lollapalooza, and she goes out and she starts Ozzy underneath his own label called Ozzfest. It is a world phenomenon. It becomes incredibly successful, and she pairs Ozzy up with some of the best alternative rock groups of the time. Then, to maintain their relevance, Sharon decides to get involved with reality TV and creates The Osbournes, which is a smash hit. And in fact, it earned an Emmy. Millions of people would tune into The Osbournes, and it would make MTV a boatload of money. Keeping her eye on the customer and the customer satisfaction is something that Sharon has cultivated, and it's something we will more talk about. Sharon has a very unique management style, and it's about intimidation. She gets what she wants through intimidation, and she learned this from her father. A couple of examples is she's been known to knee in the groin some very popular record producers. She once stormed the office of a promoting company that planned to sell Ozzfest dates without permission, and she smashed all their computers. So this is a very unique management style of hers, and she becomes very, very well known for it, and it does work for her. But she has other lessons as well. For example, Ozzy became so successful because before Sharon, he didn't know how to manage his PR. But Sharon knew exactly how to manage his PR. It would manage it meticulously, to include his presence on the web, his own webpage, and social media. Again, another lesson here is that Sharon focuses on customer satisfaction. She knows why everybody is either producing Ozzy or working with Ozzy, what it is that they need, and she delivers. Clear Channel, who actually hosts Ozfest, once said, "I don't really care about Ozzy's music, the type of music that he makes. I just know that he sells a bunch of beer." And Sharon catered to that. But above all, Sharon plays to win. Make no mistake about it. She's a fierce negotiator. She will fight for every dollar. She's not afraid to back down, and she is not easily intimidated. In fact, I don't think there's anybody who's ever intimidated Sharon Osbourne. And if you read many of the interviews that people have had with her, they always say that she's a very, very tough lady. So what are my top 3 lessons to learn from Sharon Osbourne? Again, I spoke about them before, and I will reiterate them. Managing the PR. The PR is critical to an artist. The PR is what everybody is focusing on. It's shaping the image. And it is vital that the artist manager is a part of that PR campaign. Customer satisfaction. I think this comes down to some of the basics of negotiation. Why are people negotiating? What are their alternative motives? Sharon understood that customer satisfaction was paramount, and I understand that customer satisfaction is paramount. Now, everybody sees the artist in the same light, and it's very, very critical to find out why it is they want to work with that artist. Let's play to win. These artists have the potential to bring in multi-millions and millions of dollars, and after all, that's exactly why we're artist managers. We want a piece of that. That's part of our livelihood. So you better play to win. If you don't fight for those dollars, if you don't fight for that artist, if you don't fight for those jobs for that artist, you're not gonna have any money. You're not gonna have anything to feed yourself. You're not gonna get paid. And bottom line, we need to get paid. This is the conclusion of my presentation about Sharon Osbourne and her artist management. References to images and general references.